come in. Please come in.
Alright, hello. Feel like I can probably afford to have a bit of a shorter lead-in than normal. Follows just as I started my stream. Oh. And also, I should probably move my mic directly in front of my face, so that it can hear me. So as I was saying, 2 follows immediately after stream started. Gun B and Gun M sounds like bot names, so I'm just going to assume that, honestly. But I also said earlier that I could probably just afford to have a shorter run-in. And as long as nothing starts popping up in chat, I probably don't have to worry about anything. I'll just leave things as they are. I don't want to do extra work for no real reason. Alright, back to game then. I'm just gonna run into what is probably a boss fight. Oh, nope, just an enemy encounter. Okay. Hey, guess I forgot what these things do.
You won't be able to move if you're electrified. Do you need help?
Oh, that's how you're supposed to escape them. Okay. You know, I never put 2 and 2 together.
I must train more. I need your help.
Because I did say earlier how it was strange that... Yeah. Every time... something happened. Probably related to speaking. You know, it turns out just walking away from them also works. Oh, unfortunately, also, I seem to have resolved the issue with sound redeems not doing anything. So that's nice. Not what I meant to do, but I'm not upset that it happened. Oh, whoops.
Use my power?
Oh, the timing with that ability is irritating.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
And turning off teleportation, well, turning off any ability drains the power gauge ever so slightly. I also think it's pretty funny how allies will just run towards those enemies if they've been knocked to the ground, because they can't think in any other way. There weren't any branching paths back there, were there? I don't think so. No, definitely not.
Wait, there's a resource reading near here.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
I ran through that. Is SAS just the name of my psychic gauge? I don't actually remember. Oh. We're at the big wall. Hello, Coding Dragon. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is a church. Oh, right. We're in the religious section of the world. Well, I will do my best to provide whatever comfort you may require. This is a church and a half. Oh. You have the idle animations
There
of
you are.
enemy villains.
Master Yuito has arrived.
Welcome to Togetsu.
Huh? Hello? This
The
isn't
moon
what I
told us
expected
you
at
were
all.
coming.
Lady
Yeah,
Hanami
no,
Ichijo,
not me either.
We are forever in your uncle's debt.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes, thank you. So, what does he do for you again, my uncle?
He mainly provides us with food and
I
medical
think I need to
supplies,
turn down
and
my
we give him
microphone a little
resources in
bit.
return.
Resources.
Because my voice turned
Thank
pure
you for
red
this
when I
warm
said that's
welcome.
bad.
I didn't expect it on an unannounced visit. So we...
You are interested in our knowledge, yes?
Huh?
You are a special guest. Please come with me.
Yeah, and by... Okay, you did say one-hit KO instead of one-hit
Though I
kill.
don't know why.
You could say it's
At least it wasn't a one-hit kill.
but that's a little too convenient.
I'll take a drink as well.
It looks like they know we're here for
That would have to be
information.
pretty massive damage in that case.
Seems like they knew about Yuito and me too. I don't see anything or anyone strange around us, but there are many things I can't see.
It honestly doesn't feel right to me, but we won't know anything unless we keep going. Let's follow those people. Sugumi, let us know the moment you notice anything. You too, Wataru.
Got it.
Copy that. Be careful.
I'm surprised Wataru can even see inside of this thing.
Look at all of them. It's amazing. Are these real books?
What?
If I could,
Oh, are you
I would like to
oh.
read them all.
There's no real way for me to zoom in, but I guess so, yeah. That's, impressive. And also, how do you access these books? There don't seem to be any ladders. Wait, let me just get close to one of these walls. No, wait, that's the correct direction. Oh, wait, but there's no incorrect oh, no, there are. Yeah, you're gonna want a ladder. And also safety rails. I guess they just don't care about ever reading these books. Alright. This place has the most illogical designs in Star Wars. Hello.
What is this place?
Please speak to history. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Speak? Who are we supposed to speak to?
History.
Besides us, there's no one else in this room.
Oh, maybe he means we should read the book on that desk.
Was that a incorrect line
What is it
read?
that you seek?
It seemed like it might have
Kyoka?
been.
What's going on? Why is there an image of Kyoka?
Name, Kyoka. One relevant result. I will provide information about Kyoka.
There's only one person named Kyoka in the world?
Children created in Togetsu.
Design what? What does this thing mean, created?
Design children. I've heard that phrase before. If I'm not mistaken, they're people that were designed with specific genes for desired outer appearance and physical ability.
I looked into it too. It's basically what Lucas said, but it says it's just a theory and impossible.
How is it
to
only a
implement.
theory in this
Yes.
world?
It's kind of hard to believe. How could a mere religious group have such advanced technology?
What are you absolutely
Kyoka
talking
be one
about?
of them?
Have you seen the place you are in
Never
right
heard that she
now?
was involved with Togetsu.
Mere religious
This vision
group?
really does look like her.
This form is not Kyoka Eden. It is Dr. Hitoyo Pope, the expert in neuroscience and power research, and founder of the Togetsu faith.
What? So you're saying Kyoka and Dr. Pope have the same face?
Yes, Kyoka Eden was created based on Dr. Pope.
Dr. Pope made Kyoka?
No, Dr. Pope passed away nearly 2,000 years ago and is no longer with us.
2,000
Also,
years ago?
a
The
bit on the
Togetsu faith
boat
is that
nose, having,
That's the same time.
you know,
That
having
Nihimoko
someone
was
who
founded.
founded a religion named Dr.
Oh,
Pope.
I see. So, does that
Although
mean there's
most of the
information
names in
here
this
on
game are
Nihimoko
pretty
from
on the
that period?
nose.
Huh?
The moon watches over you.
It's gone.
It felt like we were having a conversation with it, but I think this is just a database searching terminal with voice controls. And from the looks of it, this terminal doesn't have permission to answer Yuito's last question.
So, can we just try to sit somewhere else?
It doesn't seem too dangerous. Whether or not the information is accurate is another matter.
Right. Okay, let's try another terminal.
Are the books just plugged directly into the database then? So you don't actually have to go and read them? Wait, I need to see... What is that connected to? I need the full picture. Oh, it's connected to nothing? Okay. Fair enough. It's not doing anything anyways. Alright, is this going to be another
Sitting this time.
designer child? A different person? No, okay.
What is it that you seek?
Where should I start? Let's see. What was New Himuka like when the country was first founded?
New Himuka. I will provide information on the country's history. New Himuka was founded 2,020 years ago on Earth as a nation of Ark citizens.
What
Ark
is
citizens?
current
What's that?
year?
The title of the colonists that came to Earth from the moon.
What?
From the moon?
What is the lore
In the
right
beginning,
now?
mankind prospered on Earth. But let us take a look at what happened 3,000 years ago. Environmental changes caused by a shift in
Well,
the Earth's orbit.
No, we don't know that it was 2,020 years ago.
Humans emigrated to the moon and built a city there to ensure the survival of their species.
This is because of
From there,
COVID?
they moved forward with renovating Earth's environment.
They moved to the moon to escape that?
What are you saying?
After After the 1,000-year renovation project, Earth's environment became mostly inhabitable again. So a group of colonists were dispatched from the moon. They were the Ark.
I'm not sure I'm quite getting it. You're saying people moved from the Earth to the moon and then came back down to Earth?
Wait a minute, I can't keep up.
They dispatched colonists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you mean that a group of people were selected to leave the moon?
That is right.
If that's true, then there are still people on the moon, right?
What did you say?
Huh?
The moon watches over you.
Oh.
What do you think?
Also, why were we just given unfiltered
I gave up
access
trying
to
to
ask
understand
any
halfway
questions to this
It's so absurd
thing,
that
the
I almost
database?
want to believe it's just a
come in.
Togetsu fairy tale.
Oh, that's another one.
There's no mention of it at all in my info network.
Alright.
It's probably just some religious scripture of Togetsu.
If spam bots
If
start
colonists founded
talking in the
New Himuka,
chat,
Then the
I'm
founding
probably
father,
gonna switch over to
Yakumo Sumeragi,
sub-only chat.
came
Just
from
a
the moon.
fair warning.
Please, come in.
Oh, there's another
hang
one.
on. Your ancestor came from the moon?
If what this vision says is true, all the people on Earth are descended from colonists from the moon.
If all that stuff about the moon is
come in.
true, that means New Himuka is hiding this information.
Is there...
Here, let me pause this real quickly. I'm going to disable those notifications. I think I can remember how to do that. Let's see. It should be that one. Yeah. So unfortunately, no other follower notifications will pop up, even if they are legitimate. But that'll stop the spam follows from showing up. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let me reload my save. That seemed like a pretty important cutscene. And this game does autosave, so I feel like... Oh, unless it autosaved after that skipped cutscene. But there weren't any points to save after entering the building. Okay. Looks like I'll just have to jump through a couple of cutscenes. That's fine. Alright.
Please?
I think I can actually just skip this first cutscene. Because I have to then walk to the next table. Yeah, okay. Still safe.
Let me try sitting this time.
Okay. So now I can just
What is it that...
skip dialogue.
New Him...
Ark City.
The title...
What?
From...
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that the spam bot problem hadn't stopped.
After the...
I'm not...
Wait a minute.
They dispatched...
That is right.
I sort of figured that I was below the notice of spam bots.
Huh?
The moon...
I guess I've been proven wrong. Alright. Any more?
Oh.
I don't actually remember where I
What do you think?
stopped and skipped on
I gave up
accident.
trying to understand halfway through.
Probably around here is good.
It's so absurd that I almost want to believe it's just a Togetsu fairy tale.
There's no mention of it at all in my info network. It's probably just some religious scripture of Togetsu.
If colonists founded New Himuka, then the founding father, Yakumo Sumeragi, came from the moon.
Well, I mean, apparently
Hang
all
on.
humans came
Your
from the
ancestor
moon.
came from the moon?
If what this vision says is true, all the people on
Yeah,
Earth are
thanks,
descended
Luca.
from
I just said
colonists
that.
from the moon.
If all that stuff about the moon is true, that means New Himuka is hiding this information.
Is there some kind of reason they don't want anyone to know?
I'm like high-key afraid of the other terminals now.
Well, I'm done sitting here.
Oh, that is unfortunate, I suppose.
I feel someone watching. No one should be there, though.
It appears we should remain vigilant.
Let me give it a try.
Does it matter who
What is
tries?
it that you seek?
Continuing from before, are there still people currently living on the moon?
I cannot properly answer that request.
Oh, well, at least we didn't get banned for asking.
Why not?
At this time, all communications with the moon are suspended.
So that's a maybe?
Suspended?
Strong maybe.
Oh, the extinction belt.
Yes, due to the effects of the extinction belt, no information from the moon reaches Earth.
Huh? But with the extinction belt there, the colonists wouldn't have been able to come down from the moon.
They'd be attacked by others.
No. When the colonists made their descent from the moon, the extinction belt did not exist yet.
It appeared after the colonists came to Earth?
Yes, that is correct.
We were taught that the extinction belt was born in the spring of extinction.
That happened when the nation was founded.
The colonists came to Earth, then the extinction belt appeared, and New Himuka was founded. That lines up. That being said, that isn't enough proof for us to believe it.
So the others appeared with the extinction belt.
That is incorrect.
I would like to know what the others
suddenly
are.
started appearing long after the extinction belt appeared.
What? It wasn't at the same time? But aren't others born in the extinction belt?
The moon watches over you.
Now I really do feel like the moon is watching me.
Don't worry, there's an
The others are
extinction
even
belt in
more
the way,
mysterious
whatever
now.
that means.
Gemma, are you alright?
Yeah, but I just can't get myself to believe all of this. How about everyone else?
I can't go along with it either, but all we can do for now is accept it and try to get more information.
There's one more terminal. We need to learn all we can while we're here.
I still don't understand why you have to keep switching
The rest
terminals.
of you feel something strange?
Then I'll sit.
What is it that you seek?
Let me try being direct this time. What exactly are others?
The moon watches over
I
you.
cannot access the information you seek here. Access to Babe is necessary.
Babe?
I mean, that's sort
So the
of what I
terminals
was
here can't
thinking.
answer.
But, you know.
That may be true, but the vision hasn't disappeared. Also, I'm sure you've all realized by now. Isn't it weird that our random questions and the permissions of the terminals all lined up?
So, you're saying Togetsu has some kind of plan here?
And it just
I'm
seems
sure
a
they
bit
do,
more
but I don't know what
extreme
it
than
is.
just, you know,
Hmm.
they are
reason we
modified
came here Is
humans.
to gather any information
There
we
has to
couldn't
be
find
some
in Suo or
reason
Seiron.
for it. It's more the why
Maybe
than the
they knew
what
about
that I'm
that?
curious about.
Of course, this could all be made up.
But what happens if we match everything we heard to Major General Fubuki's plans? Will we just tell everyone that we came from the moon? There's no proof. They'll laugh us out of every town.
You're right. Even if it is true, it was 2,000 years ago. That's ancient history to us now.
Yeah, I think so too. We need information to appeal to our the people's current sense of danger.
I will provide information on current sense of danger.
Why does it listen to everyone's questions?
Kunad Gate, the pseudo-black hole that appeared above Kunad Highway. That is called the Kunad Gate.
Didn't it only answer the questions of the
Talking
person
about
that's
that localized
accessing it?
gravitational anomaly. There actually hasn't been much news about that. What's dangerous about it?
This gravitational anomaly is continuing to expand daily, and is expected to consume Earth in the near future.
What?
The Earth is gonna be swallowed by the Kunad Gate?
The Kunad Gate is
And you did
expected
sort
to
of just-
expand in response to the power of Yuito Sumeragi.
You'd just leave it there.
It is likely that the destruction of Earth is unavoidable.
Why is it mentioning Yuito?
There's a hole in
The
time
destruction of
space.
And you're
But
saying
it's
it's
fine.
Yuito's fault?
Just leave it.
That's ridiculous.
I know,
There is nothing
but it
to
just
fear.
doesn't make sense to
All
me.
will be saved if you
It's
trust the
answered all of the
teachings
questions, I
Togetsu.
know that, but
Hang on. What about my power? What does the Kunad Gate have to do with me?
The Kunad Gate is a trivial problem. The
And it doesn't
correction of
answer, like, the
incorrect
questions that
universe is
everyone
essential
asks.
To create the true future.
tends to pick and choose.
Souls return to Mother Moon. The moon watches over you.
Hey!
Don't let what it said bother you. It was probably just trying to scare us.
The Kunad Gate. I did indeed hear that hole is pulling in things around it.
We also witnessed it pulling things around
So,
it into
It's
itself.
saying the hole will get bigger and swallow the Earth?
No, it's dangerous to take that at face value. Yuito, I know hearing your own name shocked you, but this might be a trap. We can't let ourselves be misled.
Yeah. It doesn't feel true. But if what they're saying is true,
Oh, this is
that'd be the
a
reason why Asami tried to kill
JRPG.
me.
I mean,
Are you okay?
it's also sort of not how black holes work,
Sorry.
given
I'm
that
fine.
black
There
holes
isn't
will,
any proof, but it
fizzle
might
out of
be best for me to
existence if
talk
they
to
aren't
Kasane,
massive enough.
just to make sure. But if I
And they
find
don't
out that
grow
it is indeed
slowly.
true, and the Kunad Gate is
But
linked
sort
to my
of.
power in some way, what am I gonna do?
Close enough.
Okay, we're done checking the terminals. But I wonder what this Babe, the last terminal mentioned, is.
What an unfortunate name.
I see you seek information on Babe.
This game and its acronyms.
You scared me.
Alright. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. Alright. Human population emigrated to the moon 3,000 years ago. Then 2,020 years ago, they came back. So they spent 1,000 years on the moon. Working on improving Earth's environment from the moon? How? Did they use others? No, they couldn't have. Oh, guy with pen? Yeah. Yeah, the story's gotten weird in this game. We just got a big, strange lore dump. Some people came back. That's a host from someone. Unfortunately, I disabled the notification, so I can't actually see. And that's a second host from somebody. But unfortunately, since I disabled the notifications, I can't see. So thank you. Oh, that's a third time that's happening. Is that bot spam? It seems like it might be bot spam. Yeah. Alright, let me disable that as well. Oh wait, I think I might have just been replaying the same thing. Because as soon as I switched scenes, I saw for a split second that it said, Aquapunk was hosting. Just for a split second, so I think it might have just been bugged and replaying the audio over and over again. Okay. I want it. Wait, where'd the text go? I needed that lore dump back. Thank you. Okay, there it is. It's just buried down here for some reason. Yuito Sumeragi, part of Art Group. Created the country of Himuka, spring of existence when the extinction belt appeared. Yes, yes, but this is the lore of the world. And this is a Japanese game, so it's not allowed to make sense initially. It'll probably make sense in the end, but... Wait, who's the director for this game? I want to know that. So that I can know... like the... I don't know. And also Gemma wants to talk. So anything's fine? Okay, that reminds me of the lyrics to a popular song. I don't know it very well, but it's about a reply to a message. Not coming, so they can't sleep, can't eat. Oh, I remember, it's a love song. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make a joke or anything. Love is about being upset and feeling down, right? I don't understand that feeling at all anymore. Guess it's because I'm getting old. We know, Gemma. We know you're getting old. Stop telling us. Please. I can make that joke. Okay, I have not heard about Kenji Anabuki before. I don't know if this is his directorial debut or anything like that. I was expecting maybe something out of, what is it, Grasshopper? If he has any previous affiliation with Grasshopper Studios, that'll make a bit more sense. I'd like to get a manual save, please. I'm a bit worried.
Please proceed through the door in front of you. Babe awaits.
Why?
Sorry, but what is Babe?
The city computer managing Togetsu. Similar to Arahabaki and Suo.
They have something like that?
But it just has a far more humorous name.
This is suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
Outsiders would in no way be allowed access to a system on the level of Arahabaki.
And you gotta wonder, why would such a small religious group need a computer like that too?
Leaving now is not an option for
Xillia
us.
2. I've never played any of the
Let's
Tales
just see
of
what this
games,
big
so I wouldn't know
terminal
on
thing
that.
is.
I've heard
There's
Xillia
a
2 is
huge
good.
room on the other side of that door.
Also,
I can see something. It appears.
alright, I'm just gonna pause. They just called this a small religious organization, despite being a building that we saw from above, stretches for multiple kilometers, and seems to have billions or trillions of books in it, with some sort of strange database that seems to be accessing them all simultaneously.
To be.
Stop calling it a small religious organization.
Careful.
Please.
Communications might get cut off.
Copy. We'll get out right away if things look bad.
Will you? I suppose the more accurate answer is, can you?
We don't know what might happen. Let's stay on our toes.
Please. Why don't those connect to anything, and why are they swinging back and forth? Also big people. But that's less pressing than the question of why. Why swinging boxes? Who knows? And also, I think we're still inside. Oh, a very, very small religious organization. Because of Symphonia, Vesperia. Alright.
Is this
Nothing I
Babe
know.
Terminal?
Yes. This way, Master Yuito. Babe will answer all of your questions. I'm sure you are having difficulty believing all you learned here today. That doubt will turn to belief if you speak with Babe. Please trust in the teachings. The moon is always watching over you.
Will this one have a new appearance, maybe?
Wataru, do you copy?
That was
good.
pleasant to listen to
This room
and
is
look
cut off
at.
from Cynet.
Let's get the information we need and get out quickly. We're too vulnerable here.
Yeah. Let's start up the terminal for now.
Be careful.
Oh, I guess there's no vision of Dr. Pope this time. How do we get information out of this? This feels like an SAS.
You have to full dive into Wikipedia.
I can't... My body...
Stop! What you're doing is too dangerous. Cut the connection now! Can you hear me, Yuito?
Thought you blocked me.
Kasane? The connection... Babe is trying to take over my brain?
I don't think that was the correct intonation for that line read.
Yuito!
That's a clever way to forcefully pull him away from the computer.
Okay?
What just happened?
It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
Someone else less important want to try this
We
out?
have to stop.
That believer was acting strange. They might have been after Yuito's brain from the very beginning.
Luckily enough, Yuito's all right. Let's give up on the
He
info
got
and
a
get the hell
tail
out
when
of
I
here.
gave him the cosmetic item.
Yeah. But I wonder if they'll just let us leave.
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Oh, okay, good for you.
You're in Togetsu too? Wait, before that, thanks for saving me.
Did she?
Instead of thanking
Luca was
me,
the one
why
that
don't
saved
help
you.
me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
They have?
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
They didn't even bother
I'll try.
telling me what the acronym for
What are they
babe
doing in
is.
Togetsu? No, I don't have time to think about that now. Babe is the computer that controls all of Togetsu, right? Maybe it can unlock all of the doors.
Why do you ask
Maybe
all
it
of a
can, but also brain hacking.
Kasane forced a brain talk connection with me. She said Arashi and the others are locked in a room somewhere.
What? Kasane's in Togetsu?
Is she after you again?
No, I only realized I was in danger because she warned me. She wouldn't have helped me if she was planning to kill me.
Alright. It's unlikely that Kasane or her platoon are working with Togetsu. So something must have happened to them.
Luca?
We can't let Yuito be taken over. Don't worry.
You're also
Looks
the
like I can
most
operate it normally.
senior member.
Helping
Okay.
Kasane platoon is all well and good, but we have to make a plan to get ourselves out of here.
Hello, Pyromancer.
If I just unlock this...
We're in the, secret religion cult's
That's to
headquarters.
be expected. But this should let them escape as well.
Thanks, Luca.
Oh, I
Everyone,
sure hope
let's
this
get out of
alarm isn't a constant feature of the upcoming levels. Alright, at least it's reduced below the sounds of the game music.
And I'm connected. Is everyone alright?
It's just a minor international incident. It's fine. I wonder if these characters that seemed to have suspiciously enemy-like idle poses are going to be enemies. Also, that cut into my sword.
Move!
Oh, are they not actually enemies? Are they just cutscene enemies?
Kasane?
Did she come with Kyoka? No, wait, this is...
Hey, quit messing around. Your way out's getting closed off.
I'm breaking through!
Interesting. Oh, Alistair, hello. Good to see you around. This game's absolutely bonkers nuts. We just learned that people went to the moon 3,000 years ago, and then 2,000 years ago, some of them came back.
So it's not just Kyoka.
And maybe also
Kasane
caused
is
some
one of
sort of
Togetsu's
weird
design children
apocalyptic
too?
attack. I don't know.
Think of another reason they'd have the same face?
Enemies approaching at 4 o'clock. Reinforcements, maybe.
There's no time to talk. Just focus on getting out of there.
Also, it does cutscenes Bayonetta style. Sometimes. Definitely saves on budget. Also, oh, okay, we're not even gonna fight inside of that building? Okay. What else? I was going to say something, but I've forgotten. Oh yeah, I don't know how long some of you have been away, but I think it was only in my last stream, but I got the dynamic lighting setup working, so the lighting on me will change depending on the environment. Isn't it fancy? It was surprisingly simple to do. Am I actually just going to have to run backwards through this entire level?
That one is slow. Don't get too close. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Here we go.
No, that's not the one I wanted.
Watch the enemy.
It is nothing.
I'm actually surprised these enemies react to getting hit. That doesn't normally happen. Also, I thought there was going to be more combat in there.
Who attacked us all looked like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
And that's certainly an implication. I don't know that it's the one. Oh, I'm probably meant to do this.
You finished it off, Yukito.
Oh, but they're dropping all of the items, and I can't pick them up. Also, oh, okay. I thought I couldn't turn the camera, but I can. Oh, I did get the items. That's nice. There are certain environmental items that allow me to fly for a limited amount of time. It's not really flight either, it's just moving fast and damaging anything I happen to touch. While being slightly above the ground. I'd say it's more like hovering than flight.
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Dead ahead.
Is this finally going to explain all the bizarre ice sculptures that have been everywhere? I mean, it looks like the bizarre ice sculptures. I don't know if that's an explanation.
Are you okay?
Uh-oh. Better drink your brain juice, Yuito.
No. There's no way I can drink that.
Drink the liquid brains. Also,
Fine. I can fight.
I just thought about it. Why does it matter that they're brains? Like, the guy who gave them to us...
But my power might be able to melt it.
Especially, like, he specifically said, like, oh, just think of it as, like, amino supplements, or something like that. And it's like, well, yeah, why not just give me amino supplements? Does it have to be liquid brains? Okay. Its reeling in pain animation is surprisingly similar to what I would expect a, you know... Or wait, no. What is it?
I can still fight.
I'm having difficulty thinking right now. I'll get it in a second.
Put the pressure on.
Let's go. Here we go.
I'm so
Oh, that's the absolute worst. This thing does a lot of damage. Far more than I think it should.
This rate. The water is too strong to get in closer. Yuito, use my power.
Yeah, I got it. Oh.
Let me borrow this.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Oh, this game has been very, very difficult about... Okay. I wonder if it's actually resistant to fire when it's in this form, since it's, you know, constantly covered in water.
Get ready.
Oh, whoops. I think I might be underleveled. I don't know if there's supposed to be, like, bonus stuff that you're doing. Mainly because I don't want to take too long, like, working on menu stuff.
I need to support the injured.
Because it's doing far more damage to me than it feels like it should.
I can still fight. Let me borrow this.
But it's not taking, like, you know, any damage when it's got the ice shell on. It's only... Oh.
This is bad.
It's only after I knock the shell off that I can even hit it.
Thanks, Hanabi.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Let's go.
I'm soaked.
Souls games are... Like, there are some surface similarities, certainly. But it's just so hard to read and time the boss's attacks. Like, that's one of the saving graces of Dark Souls games, is that it's so
I need to support the injured.
easy to anticipate bosses' attacks.
Support the downed member.
That's one of its, you know... I have to hold tab, I didn't notice. This is the first time I've done that.
Leave it to me. Thanks. It's good to have you on the team.
I can't dodge right now. Oh my lord.
Don't get burned!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
And the invulnerability frames in this game are very difficult to actually time. Because it seems to actually be incredibly limited. Like the time in which you are invulnerable. I think I should probably use Sugumi while it's vulnerable. Yeah, I definitely should. Alright. Because Sugumi can get knockdowns when it's like that. Alright. Oh, okay.
Someone's down. This isn't good.
Ah, okay. I don't think I actually get bonus damage when I'm using Gemma. But I'm not using him for anything else. Alright, one hit. Alright. Oh, that's a new attack.
This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to approach with no strategy.
Alright. Yeah, hitting it once. Yeah. Okay. It's becoming far easier to read. But also, I must be underleveled.
I need to support the injured. Support the downed member.
Okay. And down I go. Oh.
Please get it together. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
The counterattack upon dodging a projectile should automatically be the anti-projectile attack. Alright. Oh, I know this isn't going to kill it. And the most widely applicable one is definitely the, you know, psychokinesis of the main character. But I actually quite like Gemma's power of just being invincible every now and then. It's not as widely applicable. But, it reminds me a lot of... I forget his actual name, but there was a character from a slightly older superhero anime called Tiger and Bunny. And there was a character who had a similar power. It was a bit more extreme, though, in which he had the power to become completely invincible and immovable for a certain period of time. And I just think that's pretty neat. Thanks for taking that mortal blow for me, though, Luca. Really nice. I've gone super mode twice this fight. Alright. I definitely need to look into, doing some side quests.
Where's the enemy?
Someone's down. This isn't good.
Alright.
I can still run. Go, Yuito.
Yuito, a member down. Go support.
Oh, okay. This is bad. This is very bad.
This is bad.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
You guys good?
Okay. Hmm. 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 Alright. So one of the things I haven't been doing is looking at my inventory very much. I'm going to do that now. Because there's been these items that I've just been picking up. They're called combat records. I feel like they must do something, right? Visuals. Materials, yes. I have all of these battle records and location records. And I have no idea what they do. They don't seem to do anything. I'd have to assume they're for crafting of some kind since they're called materials. And I've got tons of each of them. Okay. Let's see if there's a crafting menu in this. Alright, I also have a whole bunch of brain points to spend. Let me do that real quickly. I might need revive speed up. First time I've actually had to revive allies. Alright, but where was the one that I was going? Alright, I was going down this path, but I think I'm gonna have to go down here. I have 18 whole points, so it's not too much. Yeah, electrokinesis and... I was thinking about electrokinesis, but... it's... electricity is so... difficult. Because it's so easily lethal. Which I don't particularly care for. Oh, I suppose I didn't use Brain Field at all in that fight either. Not that it would help much. I feel like Brain Field's more of a hindrance than anything. I was barely jumping either. 2 concurrent SAS activations would probably just mess me up, honestly. Stunned by a depleted crush gauge, increases the XP bonus. I think I want that. I tend to do that on accident anyways. Okay. That goes hand in hand with that skill that I just unlocked anyways. Wait, are there 2 of these? Why would you ever get that one when this one exists? It doesn't seem like they stack in any meaningful way. That would also be good, quick items. Cannot get that. I'm gonna have to travel through this. But I don't like brain field at the best of times. Oh well. Alright. Oh, exactly on. Oh. Oh, that's probably something else to get. I always complain about how much damage I take in brain field. Oh, I never actually found out what to do with crafting items. Is it in here? Oh no, I can't change any of that. I only have these ones here. No, nothing there. Oh. No, that's not what I need. Can I craft at the shop? Oh, is it exchange? It's exchange. Okay. Fine. Sure, I'll take 3 extra damage. Why not? Alright. Oh, you know what? I should probably have... Luca doesn't have an upgraded weapon, and he's in my prime party. That's probably why. Alright, but I believe... Okay. Good night then, Coding Dragon. Wish you a good rest. Right. So I do probably want Hanabi on my primary team, but who else do I want? Probably... I don't know if Tsugumi actually uses her abilities. I'm assuming that they must. They must use their own abilities, right? What is this? What is all of this? Do I only get one? It says choose the item you wish to accept. Are these just from completing previous chapters? Alright, well. Oh, it's all for Yuito and Kasane as well. That's interesting. Oh, right, because they're the main characters. That makes sense. Let's see, which one do I like the name of most? The Plow, Firefly, Bone Eater, Poseidon Slayer, or Final Strike? I mean, I might want to take Poseidon Slayer just because I'm going up against a water and ice boss. Okay, looks like I get them all. I don't know what these are. I didn't buy any DLC, so I don't think these are DLC sets. Also, the Spin Vision Pyro, Clairvos, Claro, Tele... Alright, well. I guess I'll see what those new fancy weapons are in a moment, because... right now... Did not mean to do that. I should probably upgrade some of their weapons. Specifically Gemma, I think. Oh, I have enough for everyone. to get everyone the best weapon possible. Alright. What about plugins? Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, buy it all. Did I not hit accept? I did not. Okay. Whoops. Right, but plugins. Okay. Looks like I might have to be using plugins as well. Do I want to get waterproof coating? Just one? Single waterproof coating? To just stop me from being unable to dodge? Because getting a little bit soggy makes you unable of moving quickly? Oh. I think I actually need this one. My dodges are absolutely terrible. Emergency limit break. There's so many things. When taking... Oops. Increases stability of dodge. Actions will be no longer interrupted when taking damage during a dodge. You shouldn't take damage during a dodge. What are you talking about? Dodging should stop you from taking damage. Alright. Oh, these are pretty pricey, huh? Okay, well. I do definitely want the... what is it? Yes, evasion ability enhance. 1. And from here... I'll just get... a power enhance? Yeah, that's fine. Yes, please. But it shares the effect with oil. And oil makes some amount of sense. Because it's like, oh, I'm slippery, so dodging is difficult. These weapons look fancy, but they're worse than my current weapon, so... that's unfortunate. And I guess they just didn't have any ideas for what the wet status effect should do. Since its main purpose is enhancing electricity damage. Alright. Swap that out for Power Enhance Mark IV. Uses defense. I think I gotta have to get rid of health boost, unfortunately. Ugh. Wait, how much was it doing? Oh, so it was... slightly less than 1/10 of my health. Yeah, I'm not... Alright. I'm suddenly less sad over losing it. Alright. You already have the best weapon equipped. And you could... just do more damage. I don't particularly mind you taking bonus damage, it's fine. Oh, right, but Tsugumi has the highest bond, so she has an extra plug-in chip open. Alright. Gemma just seems to have the more useful kit, unfortunately. Oh, wait. I can't tell if the health boost is proportional, or if he just has a health cap of 3,000. Can't tell. Alright. But take a force field. It seems to be fitting for you. And also I should... Ah, right. Because I was on that menu. Got it. Alright. Oh, I did something. Oh, I just swapped. Okay. And I'm going to be taking in the exact opposite of who I had. Which is... Gemma and Hanabi. Oh, I should also definitely save after all of that inventory management and party switching and leveling up. That would be the worst thing. At least I'd know what I was doing, again.
Time to use this.
Okay.
That ice is like armor, but my power might be able to melt it.
Alright. It seems to be going a little bit faster, but maybe that's just because I have experience now.
I'm using this, Segumi.
Water is too strong to get any closer. Yuito, use my power to get inside the water.
Oh, thank goodness, I actually managed to stagger him. Oh yeah, look at how much faster its, like, shell is going down. I don't know why. Just sort of is.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. The shell is broken. Use everything you have.
I know that the one thing in this game that I'm definitely not a fan of is the fact that you just cannot cancel out of dodges. Or interrupt attacks with dodges is what I meant to say. Alright. Yeah, that was far faster.
Let's regroup.
I'll help. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be
I don't know.
to approach with no strategy.
Why is it so much easier this time? Did leveling up really do that much? Didn't seem like it should have.
Your mobility declines when you're wet.
Do you need help?
I need to support the injured.
Use my power?
Alright. I think this is its water spout? Yeah.
An attack worked. There must be a
this.
I mean, I'm anticipating its moves more, so that's nice. Why is this suddenly so much easier?
Time to use this.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
I need you, Gemma.
Alright. That was...
No way. This is it.
What happened? I guess I underestimated the value of having strong teammates.
Target eliminated. And everyone's safe.
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
Maybe it is worth doing
I'm better
a
now.
couple minutes of inventory
Sorry, I made you
management
worry.
to save a
Yuito,
couple minutes of
can you and
failed
your platoon
progression.
hear me?
Kasane. Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Maybe?
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let
I
me
don't
make
know
a
how that's
suggestion.
even possible.
You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
And here I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
It's sort of just what
Good, that settles it.
telekinesis is.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hiano
It's
Mountain.
throwing rocks with
Roger that.
style.
See you then.
Sorry. I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
Also, I think it was ice, not
I told you
rocks,
that she
but
saved me in Togetsu.
same
I think
difference.
She had a reason for trying to kill me. So I want to talk to her.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Probably fight back.
Then I'll fight.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
I'm a little worried about meeting up with Kasane. I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly.
I'm gonna go into
Your
my
decision.
inventory after this
I respect
upgrade,
that.
since I leveled up.
Yeah.
Just wanted the dialogue to finish. Brain map. Right. I've got 3 brain points to use. What did I want again? Takes 4. Never mind. I can wait. I've been accidentally waiting and saving up brain points for a very long time now anyways. I'm not gonna miss it. I forget that brain power exists most of the time.
They're here. It's all of Kasane platoon.
Kasane!
That's
Looks
both
like
a
all of you
good
made it
and
out
a bad thing.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
What does that acronym mean?
Kasane, you're not
Please
going to try
tell
and
me.
kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
So that I could kill
I
you
know.
myself.
But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We
Finally.
should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know
Also,
this will
why
sound
did you
ridiculous,
literally
but
kill
please
my
hear me out.
father?
I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the future.
Me?
Why
50
is-
years in the future?
Right, there's time travel
you
now, I
talking
guess.
I completely understand how you feel. If
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight? My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
What? You went to the future?
Red strings. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings.
Okay.
And Yuito, apparently you have the same power as well.
Got it.
What? I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future too?
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
He also asked
I
you
bet
to
he
kill
did.
me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Who should I ask first?
This is reminding me a lot of Siren, the manga. I don't think I have a choice. Oh, no, I do. I'll just talk to you first,
The thing that appears
Arashi.
when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is.
What? Oh. Babe. I was worried it was a suspicious link for a second.
Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but this time it didn't go away. Left open like that, the gate will eventually swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
I'm assuming. If it was really... Why would my future self want me dead if it wasn't bad in the future?
It was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad Gate opened.
I was very worried that you were just a bot that went very deep undercover.
Why the gate won't close. On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiron, it more or less matches up.
In that world, the Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time.
Wait a second. In 50 years, the gate hasn't expanded enough to swallow the world. And it said it grew in proportion with Yuito's power. And Yuito's still alive 50 years in the future because he has, you know... I forgot her name again. To kill me. Why doesn't he just kill himself? You're alive and you know what's Why ask someone else to do it for you in the past? I don't know.
The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
Okay, there we go. Tell me that sooner, so that I don't go on a speculative rant.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow. We got some news in Seiron, then a bunch of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it. But I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
Ah, Gemma's 50 years old and he's holding up pretty well. I feel like being old and weak wouldn't be too much of a thing. And if he got weak, then his powers would be weaker and the whole would be worse. Yeah, apparently it's just grown to a point where it is no longer growing alongside Yuito's power. It received all the fuel it needed from that.
The power we both have is actually gravikinesis. It just looks like psychokinesis.
Ah, and because gravity is linked with time.
When that gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings.
But why? Who named it that?
I had no idea about that either. The Kunad Gate will disappear if Yuito dies. That's what future Yuito said.
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew?
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great, and you right now is special too.
Oh, jeez.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me.
She has to be an imposter now,
makes me feel
having
a
that
little better.
compliment.
I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me, how is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry. Alright, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions. Especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith.
I thought you were just made in her
Dr.
image.
Hitoyo Pope.
How'd they
The
save
city
those
is filled
genes
with
for
chosen
2,000
psionics,
years?
Designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same.
But what about
We were shocked when
Kasane?
we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
Who's Kasane
I had
modeled
to ask
after?
this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough.
Oh, that's such an anime line of dialogue.
That's kind of an embarrassing way to put it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Thanks for
I don't know
being,
much about Kyoka,
you know,
so I can't
self-aware
really make this
enough.
decision myself. But I do know Kasane.
No, you don't.
I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden,
I
there's
think
no
you've-
need to get so riled up.
What?
You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey,
I feel like he's talked to Kasane
Kyoka
less
is
than
one of the design
Hyoka. Or
children,
Kyoka.
Does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children.
That's a convenient thing to
only
just
just came back to
spontaneously remember.
So it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it.
Kasane sounds too nice right now.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me
whoops.
more about it.
Huh? Did you hit your head?
Just a second. I just realized something. I still have the notifications on saying that sound redeems aren't working. They are. Sound redeems are working. They were at the start of the stream, at the least. I need to disable that.
Shouldn't take any more than a few seconds. And by a few seconds, I mean less than a minute. I had a way to quickly do this. There we go. Disabled. Too eager to pile things that make for great narratives. Yeah, a common theme is, you know, introducing storylines, I suppose, or not even storylines, but just, you know, themes or something like that.
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
It's more the way that things are revealed.
Yes.
It makes it difficult to follow
I
sometimes.
guess we should explain what we've been told.
We learned all of this
Oh,
after
that's
looking through Togetsu's
generally what I
archive.
like about Dark
So,
Souls'
I honestly
lore.
don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean, Kagura?
Wait, why was everybody surprised when two of them
Don't
knew?
look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children?
It certainly
as well,
acted
Kaguro?
like a religious establishment, though.
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
That was 2,000 years ago.
Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Okay, they brought that up in story.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth.
He seemed pretty believing.
Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so
He
those
seemed
that wanted
very
return
ready
the
to
moon
accept what
made
you said.
Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran.
Mm-hmm.
They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this
Also,
timeline's
time travel
history
is
in the
very-
areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Like, talking about
on.
moving a portion
getting
of
confused.
space back in time
That's
is
so
pretty
outrageous.
tricky.
I don't know how to take it all in.
Because of how universes
Whether you
function?
want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings.
Hey, if
to
you
carry
go
out
back
their
in
plan.
time 10 seconds, you'll be in
Kasane
the
is the
void of
result of
space because of
Although,
how quickly
it's
the Earth
pretty
is
strange how
moving
Yuito has a similar power.
around the sun.
Let's suppose everything he said is true.
You'd have to move in space as well as time.
This isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran.
And moving a region of space back in time
none of us
is
would have ever existed.
confusing.
No, that's not right.
In
we
that
can't let them
aspect.
succeed. We're all here trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history.
Time travel
I left my
generally
family on the
bothers me in storytelling.
I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah. If Tsugumi trusts him,
Rules
then
in
I trust
time
him
travel
too.
stories have to be very,
And if Yuichi
very
does,
well
then I do
established.
too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays us.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends
Yeah,
up
the
saving me.
transportation of information back in time. I know the general premise of Steins Gate, but I've not
Then we
actually
have to
watched
believe
it.
all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. But it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If
Hey
they know
Kasane,
what
why'd you
Togetsu
kill
is
my
trying to
dad?
do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help?
Did we forget that
If
happened?
they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka
Because
is
I
who they
did
should
for a
be
second
fighting.
there.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
Why'd you kill my dad? No? Yuito, I think you're missing some... Alright, fine. Oh, that's funny. The dots that represent where I was walking from end spontaneously. Because I got teleported for the cutscene. Similar thing happened in, what was the game I played before this? Or not before this, way before this. Yeah. Like, I suppose the implication is that... I actually don't know what the implication is. Like, he's in on it, but what is he in on?
I didn't think we'd find out
Nothing.
so much in Togetsu. This is all so unexpected.
All we did was go to
Like, New
Togetsu,
Himuka doesn't
but
seem to have
it
any
felt like such a long journey.
grand strategy,
Good work, everyone.
as far as I can
There's a lot
tell.
to take in.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all. But I'm glad we know now.
The world we normally see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
How your power is affecting it?
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiran's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
Yeah, Indivisible is the,
What if Yuito
what is it,
doesn't use his
Supergiant
power?
games?
If he avoids
Supergiant
power?
games?
If he avoids combat, for instance?
No, I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions
Oh wait,
and the
no, that's
gate's expansion.
Transistor.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito lives.
Right.
I am sorry for how that sounded, but it's probably best that you know since it does concern you.
No.
Skullgirls.
I'm glad you told me.
Right.
Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say,
humans came from the moon.
Fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate.
That's the government
but
secrets.
I think that is correct.
What do you think?
Humans didn't technically come from the moon. They came from
want to
Earth
ask you all
and
a
then went
favor.
to the moon and then came back to Earth.
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd
But
be
all
lying if I
modern
said I didn't
humans
think
came
that killing
from
me
the
was
moon.
the only option for us now. But there's still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way.
They spent
unless we
1,000
search for
years
one.
on the moon, so I think it's safe to say
Just
that
like
they
we
came
didn't know
from the
about
moon.
until we went to Togetsu.
Yeah, there we go.
might
They're
be a
talking
way
about
to
the
stop
moon.
the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure
Uh,
Kasane
also
had the
the-
same idea. And
The
that's why she stopped trying to kill me.
semi-inconsequential black hole
So,
that appeared earlier is actually
I want you to help me think of
the
a way
main
to get
driving
rid of
force of
Kunad
the
Gate.
plot.
You had me a little anxious for a moment. Of course we'll help you.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all along.
Don't forget
Also,
about my info network.
Kasane
Find
is
out even the
on
most
our
secret
side now and
information.
she's not trying to kill
This
us anymore.
isn't just your problem.
But she hasn't told us
No
why
matter
she
what's going
tried,
on with the
or
world,
no, why she killed
have to remember
Yuito's
we're a
father yet.
team.
But everyone seems to have forgotten about that.
There
So,
has to be a way.
I guess it wasn't
And I know
important.
we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
You guys. I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried. So, thank you.
Also, Kasane and, what's her name? Himuka?
Humans came from the moon, and the Earth is going extinct. It's so much at once that my head is spinning.
There we go.
We
Hanabi
have to
gave a
understand
recap
it all,
for me.
so we can keep moving forward.
Right. Let me just take a look at the character list so that I can remember her name. This one. Kyoka. Or wait, no. No, yeah, it is Kyoka. Okay. Kyoka and Kasane are genetically modified designer babies that were made to be... Well, we know Kyoka was made to represent, or made to be the identical clone of the founder of the super religion. And Kasane is the clone of someone, but we don't know who yet. I think that's about it. Wait a second. There's a story thing. Yeah, Fubuki said to do thing. Okay, no, that's previous one. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh right, they have a central control computer that has the acronym BABE, but no one ever actually told us what the acronym stands for. So, that's nice. Anything else interesting happen? Not really. I think I said most of the important stuff. Okay, this is Bond episode time. I hope everyone's ready for some fun hijinks. Yeah, it's all fine. The story barely holds together under scrutiny. Possibly. Not even sure what Babe does, really. Psychokinesis that you two have in Kasane is gravikinesis. Possibility of time travel is incredible. Right. Let's have fun working out together, Luca, since that's all you ever talk
Will you
about.
accompany me to the gym?
Yeah, sure. Are we lifting weights? If so, why don't we invite Gemma?
Explanation for what?
I'd like to keep it the two of us today. There is something I wish to confirm with you.
I need additional clarification. I can't remember what I was talking about 5 sentences prior.
So, what do you want to confirm? This isn't like a strength test.
No, we are not here to train. I brought you here because there's no one around, making it perfect for us to talk alone.
Is something wrong?
Remember when we went to the old OSF hospital?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a rough day.
I can't scroll up the
Did you
chat
hear the
logs, so I'll
researchers
just
talking about my brother and
let
me?
them repost it.
Oh, well,
You're as bad at lying as ever. So you know then, that my brother and I were duds.
Yeah. I didn't say anything because I thought it would bother you.
I see. Thank you for your
Because
concern.
all of the computers in there were also, like, hologram
Maybe
waifus.
she didn't want me to know. How did you know that I knew?
After we returned to the hideout from the old OSF hospital, you told everyone that you were a dud. Your face changed when you looked at me. That made me believe that perhaps you knew.
Oh. You could see it on my face. Sorry.
Don't be. It was inevitable that you would find out. I am curious, though. Why did you feel it was necessary to tell everyone that you were one? It's a handicap to be a dud in this world. I fail to see how that knowledge being public would help you.
Well, I didn't think that any of you would treat me differently just because I said I was a dud. And everyone reacted just like I thought they would. It made me realize there's a lot of good in my life.
Good thing there weren't any dud racists in your
I
party.
don't think anyone would care if you told them.
I don't agree.
Luca.
Unlike you, I've lived knowing the burden of being a dud. I may be a Septentrion, but my power was implanted through experiments. I wasn't born with it. It could suddenly disappear one day. And when that happens, the public will turn on me. That's the fear I've always lived with. I can't just change and become carefree like you.
No matter what the public thinks, you're still Luca. You've been fighting in the OSF for so long. You work harder than anyone else and achieved a lot.
I wonder how old
That
Luca
won't
is.
change no matter what people say.
You are strong. Your strength lies in the fact that you can say that. But I am not like you. Or my brother. I am not strong enough to fight against the tide.
Luca.
This is who I am. Please, promise me. Please don't tell anyone that I am a dud.
Okay. I promise I won't.
Thank you.
I'm liking the
That's all I wanted to
acoustic
talk about.
nature of the music.
I'm going back now.
That
I am
spontaneously stopped after I commented on it.
Don't worry. I'll keep my promise. He looked worried. I know the secret he kept for so many years. Maybe me promising isn't enough. No. I just have to work to make sure he's not threatened. I'll keep my word, no matter what.
There's so many things that are still unexplained.
You're working very hard, Yuito.
We've received plenty of information on things we didn't even
You're gentle,
know.
earnest, and straightforward. It makes me a
Like,
little
you know,
jealous.
humans
I
coming
can't
from
be
the
like
moon.
you,
We still
and I
don't
don't
even
have
know what others
but I still
are.
recognize your good qualities.
I wish that was tied to an easier button. Alright. I'm just going to practice these abilities when I get into the world.
I'd like to get to know you even better.
Just see if I can even use them.
I think we can be better friends.
I have not had a bond quest with her in ages. She's supposed to be the childhood friend, but I think her bond is actually the weakest out of everyone. Okay, now everyone is up to 3. Then why is Sugumi the only one that has bonus spots for chips? Or has that changed now? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. It's only Sugumi that has 2 chip slots open. Why? I thought that just came with Bond. Alright. You don't have anything to say? You do! I'm just really surprised that Sugumi is the one whose bond is advancing the fastest.
Yuito, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what is it?
That white flower.
Maybe?
The silent snow
Her
mounts.
ability is the one that
Something about
ticks
it
down
makes me
the
curious.
slowest.
Did you find something
So I
out?
probably just have it
not
on
positive
passively
yet,
the most.
But remember when we climbed Hino Mountain?
Yeah, it was cold there. Walking through the snow was tough too.
But I feel like I almost
That mountain
never
is the
use
perfect
Genma's
place for
ability.
the silent snow melt to grow. I think.
But he's the same bond level
You
as
did say
everyone
something
else.
about that flower blooming on cold mountains, didn't you?
Yeah. So, I'm going to go
You're going to go where?
to Hino Mountain.
What? You're going to Hino Mountain by yourself to look for that flower?
Alright, guy with pen.
I won't just look for it. I'll bring it back. I will show you that flower.
No, that's way too dangerous.
Hope you
It's a
enjoy
steep
your
mountain,
rest.
And there are others there. I can't let you do it.
It's fine. I can fight. I've been fighting longer than you.
That's true, but going alone is a bit... Are you absolutely set on going?
Yes. Even if you try to stop me.
You're kind
Oh,
of...
it's almost
No,
certainly.
you're really stubborn. Alright, I'm going with you.
What? But...
It's no use. I'm going, even if you try to stop me.
Yep, goodbye.
Okay. Then we'll go
You
together.
are welcome back at any time.
To Hino Mountain.
Cut to them being back from Hino Mountain. Oh, is this actually an adventure? Is there going to be gameplay? I was not
It's always
expecting
so cold
gameplay.
here. The flower we're looking for is probably higher up.
Yeah, we might.
I am shocked by this development.
We'd have to go to the summit. This climate isn't its natural environment.
Okay, let's go to the summit then.
Alright. I think it's very interesting. It's not something that I would expect. At least not until the final bond level.
My clairvoyance. Use it, Yuito.
Watch the enemy.
It's split. Take down the real one and the dummy will disappear. Yuito, figure it out.
Yeah!
You know, I never actually thought about the fact that she just has a gun.
Let's go.
I guess it's a fitting enough weapon. I don't know. It just sounded so real when she shot it earlier.
This is pretty rare.
For something that's supposedly so rare. Surprised it was just laying on the side of the road.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Can I just run?
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Might sneeze, sorry.
She's looking for the flower with her clairvoyance.
Okay, yeah, I think I can just run.
You should be careful. There's a rock under the snow in front of you to the right.
What? Whoa. You're right. Thanks. Watch out for
Fortunately, these enemies will just die on their own. Oh, there we go. Now I'm trapped.
The enemy dropped something.
I need your help.
You know, probably not worth playing as Tsugumi, or not using Tsugumi. Tsugumi's power when enemies literally cannot counterattack.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you. Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Some help, Luca.
Alright. Oh! Got caught on an ice sculpture. Oh, okay. That was, my teleportation power ran out the exact instant I needed it there. Glad to know it's reliable. Alright. Has all of the items come back? Okay, good. I don't have to bother breaking everything. Although it does seem like there is environmental data inside of the glacier. Alright, environmental data is still here. Everything else seems to be gone.
Let's go.
Hey. I'm just gonna run. Hope you guys don't mind. You do make the absolute most horrible sound. Gonna persist through this cutscene?
I found it! A whole cluster of them.
Wow. Looks like you were right after all. So, where is it?
Close by. Wait. Oh no.
What? What do
Are
you
the
see?
flowers dead, or is there an
Another
other
is walking
nearby?
near
Okay.
The flowers. It'll crush them.
Let's hurry.
Oh, so both. I'm so good I guessed two things at once while only guessing one.
No.
I guess we can't just shoo it away. Watch out. Here it comes. Get ready to fight.
Understood.
Do you need help?
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Use this.
Soaked.
Alright. I should probably take out... Oh! That was not
Let's regroup now.
what I was expecting to happen.
Now die.
Ooh. Strategic use of cutscenes to dodge damage.
This is bad.
I need your help. That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Alright. I feel like I'm actually starting to get somewhat better at utilizing everyone's powers. It only took me, what, 13 hours of gameplay to understand the core systems?
I need to support the injured.
I need you, Gemma.
I feel like Gemma's just an easier to pull off parry. Ooh, very close.
That must be its weak spot.
It's really intent on using that water spray. Alright. I was expecting a bit more dramatic of a cutscene, but that's fine.
Are the flowers okay?
They were trampled. They're almost all crushed.
What are you talking about?
If we'd only found them sooner.
They look fine. I can
Looks
see
like
them.
Almost half of them are still fine to me.
I saw below the ground with my clairvoyance. The stems are broken and the roots are twisted. They're all hurt.
No way. Not even a single one survived?
Some are just weak. I think they'll recover. It will take time, though.
I see. Well, at least we saved them from being completely wiped out.
But I don't know what to do. I plan to bring the flowers back with me.
Will they just wilt if you bring them down from the mountain like this?
With the right nutrients, they'll be fine. I've thought about how to cultivate them, so I'm pretty confident. But the environment I'd be growing them in would be harsh for them. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do.
You're such a kind person. Would you be opposed to the idea of just leaving these flowers here? This is the best environment for them, so they'll be healthy here.
Are you sure about that? I don't think this is a healthy environment for any plant.
Just the fact that I was able to see them blooming makes me happy. And you worked hard for that to happen. So, what do you think?
If the flowers are happy, I don't want to ruin that.
Seems kind of
okay.
Arbitrary that they grow here. I don't know. Although I am the supreme picker of nits.
Hey, how come you wanted to bring the flowers back with you?
Huh? Oh, it's a rare flower, so I wanted to try to grow it myself.
So a little intellectual curiosity then? Guess you're like a botanist.
What do you mean, like a botanist? She
like
is
getting a
one.
friend. It makes me happy.
I see. Well, now you have a long-distance friend. We should come visit the flowers again.
Sure. And...
Was there another reason?
No, it's nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously another reason.
Mhm.
Now I really want to know what it is. But it's not like I can force her to tell me. Well, I'm sure she'll tell me eventually. We should get back to the hideout and get some rest.
Right. Alright, so I know I'm not following, what's her name again? Kyoka. I'm not following Kyoka's plot right now.
Are about to bloom. When they do, I want to show you, Yuito.
I'm looking forward to it.
But yeah, I know I'm not following her plot line, but what happened to her sister?
You're good at taking care of people.
Huh? Really? Oh man.
She's
You're
still
making
an
me
other,
blush.
right? It feels like that plot point was sort of just dropped. Alright, what did I get? Increased recovery speed. Attack an unguarded enemy and Tsugumi will call out. Answer her call with a V. Alright, that's not too awkward a button to hit.
Yuito? Would you...
As long as it's prompted well enough.
Did you want to say something? Just let me know when you want to talk.
Hey, Wataru, you don't have any bond missions. You're useless to me. Alright. Oh, there's so much. Alright, well this is just the history again. That didn't clear out. Right. There were other rare flowers on Hino Mountain. The moment I saw them, I wondered, but I didn't know. Can't believe I didn't notice until I checked after we got back. The difference in temperature made my magnifying glass fog up, so I couldn't see the petals. That's too bad. Would have liked to have seen them. Too. That reminds me, you always carry that magnifying glass around. I actually don't have very good eyesight. I need that glass to observe my plants. We should go check on the silent snowmelt again sometime. We'll look for those flowers again then. Alright? Perhaps I said something to upset you. I do not... Well, it is not that I do not trust you, Yuito. I want you to know that. It's okay, I keep my promise. Thank you. I'll feel back to myself soon. No reply is necessary. I don't... Well... Right. Oh my. I'm worried that if we don't understand what happened, so tell me if I get anything wrong. Oh. Kasane and Yuito have the same power, and it's called the Red Strings. Correct, Red Strings, a time travel power. Thanks, Luca. So then the Kunad Gate, a time-traveling gate that Kasane opened, and won't close because Yuito's power is resonating with hers and Yuito. It'll close if Yuito dies, so future Yuito asked Kasane to kill him. What happened to future Kasane? That was never brought up. I don't understand. Even if Yuito himself did ask for it, I would never do that. Yes, there should be another way. Kagero said Tsugumi's goal is to make it so that there were never any immigrants. Please rephrase that. I feel like Kagero is finally honest with us a little. He said they wanted to use the Red Strings to turn back time and erase the entire history of ever emigrating to Earth. Hello, Aaron! Oh, thank goodness. I was worried it wouldn't play that. Only turning back time for a portion of the universe is completely unbelievable, but so much we've already seen has been unbelievable. Thanks, everyone. I feel like this has really simplified the information we have. Unfortunately, I just finished reading over the recap. Would you like a story recap of what's happened thus far, Aaron? And I'm doing well. But in the meanwhile, I'll talk to Mr. Kagero. Yo, remember what we talked about before? I'm going to teach you how to have fun just like I promised. Send me a message when you're ready. I'll be waiting in Seiron. Alright, if I press reply, it's going to start a new cutscene. Let's just do that now. Why not? You were serious about that? I totally thought you were joking considering the situation. Okay though, I'm on my way. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, are we actually going to get another walking around mission? Or is this just a slightly fancier event?
Hey, there you are, Yuito. Have you come to request a lesson from the Master of Fun?
No. You said you'd be expecting me, so I felt bad ignoring you.
So you say, but you know
Well,
you're ready.
I hope your headache clears up
There's
then.
no need to be embarrassed. Now, let's go to town. Really? Don't look so down from the start. If you want to have fun, you have to enjoy it.
I showed up like you told me to. I just don't feel comfortable having fun when we have so many other matters to take care of.
Like the literal end
Listen
of
up.
the
This
world.
isn't just hanging out. This is a well-prepared, essential lesson to save you from imminent disaster.
Disaster?
There's a limit to how long you can live being that stiff. The more serious you are, the bigger the damage when it all comes crashing down. So, I'm not telling you to totally change, but some coaching on how to loosen up a little will definitely do you some good.
Alright, you win. And I guess I do need a break.
Yeah, my dream on getting
it's
cancelled on
decided
Twitter
then.
was surprisingly
I'll show
realistic.
You all the best places in Seiron to have fun.
Because
Hey,
the
wait a
dream
second.
started with me waking up and checking my phone. And I was
Alright,
in my
next
bed,
up, karaoke.
in the dream.
What? Don't tell me you're tired already.
And it was very mundane.
Ugh, I'm totally beat. You said all the best places, but I didn't actually think you dragged me all over town.
Oh, jeez. Let's sit down over there then.
Thank God. You really are used to this. You enjoy life, huh?
That's because it's a waste to not enjoy it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should learn how to be carefree like you.
Well, it's not exactly being carefree. And to be completely honest with you, life isn't really all it's cracked up to be. So, I enjoy life by escaping reality.
Oh, I'll take a
Guess you
drink
could
as well.
say it's
Thank
a
you, Aaron.
diversion to make me forget.
When you say it like that, it kind of makes it sound like today was a waste of time.
Sorry about that, but wasn't it a nice break?
I do feel a little loosened up.
Which means you need to escape reality sometimes.
The bond
Especially
lessons with the
someone
enemy
like you
team
who has to
actually do
deal with a
anything?
lot of problems.
I guess they're allies now.
What problems are you dealing with then? It's obvious you're trying to escape from something too.
Is it being a surviving person
I'm just
from
the
thousands of
easygoing
years
guy
ago?
You know and love.
I really doubt that. Immigrating from the moon
Oh, yep.
and living for 2,000 years here on Earth has got to be a roller coaster
Alright,
of a life.
yeah, it is
I'm sure you have a lot of memories, both good
closing
and
up on the night time where I normally go to sleep, so I'll probably not be around too much longer either. But you have a good time yourself as well, Aaron.
Okay. You dodged the question. It's probably safe to assume that something really is bothering him. I can't even begin to imagine what kind of life he's lived. And I can't help but wonder what his true feelings are.
Alright. So I am starting to think that chip space isn't decided by bond level, because yes, she is growing faster than everyone else, Sugumi is. But she's at the same level as everyone else. I was wondering if maybe it was to do with gifts. If I gave her a gift that no one else got, and that's what did it. Just gonna walk around everyone and see if I have gifts for them. Nope. Alright, looks like he will accept the first aid kit, but he will really like the famous alcohol set. So, this small box contains various medical supplies used for treating light wounds or first aid on the way to the hospital. Spring Pharmaceuticals sells this first aid kit stocked with their product, and every household has at least one. Give gift? Sure, why not? Here, have apparently something that is a common household item. Tape up my left arm a lot so I can use this. You mean your arm that's covered in a gauntlet? You tape that up a lot, huh? I'll take your word for it. Since the animators don't have anything to do, don't have to do anything to justify that statement. This collection of wildly popular alcohol brands is displayed in the Booze Festival 2020, a product showcase for brewers. There are many types such as sake and whiskey. It contains some alcohol that gets better with age, so they shouldn't be consumed right away. Okay. So they are living in the year 2020 in this world. However, they're also living in a timeline in which 3,000 years ago, technology was advanced enough that they went to the moon. So if this is going along with actual modern, like, if this is supposed to be taking place in our reality, then the year must be at least, what? Maybe another couple hundred years for us to set up lunar colonies or something like that can actually sustain life. Yeah, so we're at least in the year, like, 5,000, if not, like, 6,000. Alright.
Hey, I'm grateful.
No problem. I hope you're better in combat now that you're drunk. Alright, is he better in combat now? That would be nice. Oh, he's not. How do I get you more space? Why do you only have one? Learn how to hold more chips. Is it because of his level? Can't be it. Yeah, no, that's not it. Is it... Are the answers in the brain map? Right. Okay, I can actually get this now. Oh, right, I wanted to continue down this path as well. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I can handle that. Also, my team bond level has not gone up at all. Does it go up if I watch TV? However, since the Suo incident, OSF and National Defense Forces have increased security to prevent further revolts. However, threat level remains high and the situation remains unsafe. When a declaration of emergency is made, we urge citizens to remain indoors and help maintain public order. Wait, I also just had a thought. So they said the extinction belt was what was preventing communication with the moon. But does that mean we literally just can't see the moon? Because if you can see the moon, you can communicate with it. Right? Like, there are ways. Like, visible light is capable of moving back and forth. And that's what a laser is. And we have, like, things set up on the moon to receive lasers nowadays. Can they not just shoot lasers up to the moon in a way to communicate? And if only it was ever nighttime in the game as well. But it's been 2,000 years, and everyone knows that the moon exists, which leads me to believe that you can see it. Since, you know, if you couldn't, the moon might have become something like an urban legend. Like, oh, did you know there's a big ball in the sky that's sort of like the sun? Unless you can sort of generally see it, but its image is so distorted that it just appears like a vague ball of light. And the technology is advanced enough that I could definitely see how people would be like, yeah, that vague ball of light, we can measure that it's a, you know, an orbiting body. It just feels a bit bizarre that all communication between Earth and the Moon has been cut off 100%.
Let's rest before we go back to Sewell.
Weird speculation about methods of communicating with the Moon is your type of thing?
Alright.
I didn't know you were so interested in lunar physics.
When we get there, do you think they'll send the National Defense Forces or the OSF after us?
Why not both?
Even if we do get caught, who says we won't be able to make a request to see the chief?
We'll most likely get our personalities rehabilitated before then.
I thought about it. And I think it might be best to say we want to see my brother right off the bat.
Yuito, that's bold.
I'm sure they know we've been all over, learning secrets. My brother takes the Sumeragi name seriously. I think he'll want to persuade me to join him.
Also, I think...
Now that I'm branded a rebel, he might expect me to come crying to him.
Okay, I'll explain this when I get to the next gameplay section.
I'm almost
so that I can actually show things in the menu.
Alright. But we should do what we can to prepare for a confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
I sure do hope Kaito hears you out.
It'll be nice to get some new information.
Although that could be in...
There's probably many things we
like,
still don't know.
10 minutes, given the pacing of this game.
He is the head of the OSF, so it is safe to say that he knows just as many secrets as the counselors.
I guess if that's the case, maybe it is worth trying.
What is it, Wataru?
No, it's just... I was thinking of ways I could support you from here. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Are you gonna betray us, Wataru?
Okay.
That would be sad.
Keep up the good work. Alright, let's head out to Suo.
Cooperating with Kasane's team, Yuito and his team decide to pressure New Himuka government to help them with Togetsu's plan. Well aware of the danger, they head to Suo in order to talk to Yuito's older brother, Kaito. It was partially hidden behind me, so I read it out.
Has been declared in Suo.
Oh.
Civilians should evacuate to shelters immediately.
Okay, no, I thought we were going to get into gameplay immediately.
No, they're just hiding. This whole area is surrounded by the National Defense Forces.
And then they all get taken out by snipers and the game is over.
But something isn't right. They're definitely planning something.
Even if it's a trap, all we can do is go straight in. Let's head to the OSF headquarters.
Someone's coming this way. Is that...
Hey, Yuito. I missed you.
Did they have to
what are you
give
doing
you
here?
Insanity as well?
What am I doing here? Just hanging out, you know?
Couldn't they have just made you like
I'm here to
a normal evil soldier?
Out from the great new Himuka.
Is it New Himuka's plan to make us fight Nagi?
I won't do it. We don't need to fight. Nagi, run away with us. We'll find a way to undo the personality rehabilitation. If they can just change you like that, there must be a way to change you back.
That seems like you're messing with a lot of brain chemistry.
The fun's about to start. I'm gonna kill you and rip out your brain. Brain? Maybe he's ordered to get Yuito's brain.
Maybe he was just trash talking too.
Hey, Yuito. We're friends. You'd do me a favor.
It's a bit of
wouldn't you?
incredibly specific trash talk,
Your
but
brain!
okay, that's a bit more explicit.
He's so strong. This isn't just personality rehabilitation. He's received some kind of power enhancement.
Damn! Why? Why is this happening? Do we have to fight?
I miss when I thought he was going to die.
Feel free to stand there if you don't want to fight me. I'm gonna cut off that ugly head of yours either way!
Nagi!
You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me.
Ah.
I feel the power coursing through my veins. It feels so good.
At this rate...
Use my power when you can't anticipate the chakrams' movement.
Stop this!
Donkey's power is rapidly increasing. Any hesitation could be deadly.
We won't let him kill Yuito. We're gonna stop him with everything we have.
This is bad.
I remember this attack because I hate it.
It wasn't suited to use by us.
Oh, assault vision. Oh, right, I remember this.
It might have been attached. No thought given
Wow,
to the negative
that's
effects it may have on the brain.
strong.
That's awful! He's a human being!
Ow, that hurts! Damn it! Yeah!
Alright.
Something big is coming. Watch out.
You! I'll kill you!
And yeah, there's always a chance for him to die, but
Shut up! How do you like this power? Nagi, what's the matter? For a second,
His brain is under a lot of stress. There could be something wrong with it.
at this point he's only really annoying because, you know, he's been brainwashed. And that feels more like they're just, like, you know, waiting for a chance to unbrainwash him rather than have him killed. Although, if I'm just going to make a bold prediction, he's probably going to undo his brainwashing temporarily and save us in that moment of undone brainwashing.
how long do we have to keep doing this?
And he'll die doing that. That is prime theory right now.
Please, come in.
Oh. I can't quite read your name right now, given that I am locked in literal Mortal Kombat. But thank you for the follow, assuming that this isn't another bot follow. Those were happening a lot at the beginning of the stream, so if you aren't a bot, I hope you will... forgive me for assuming such. I just had to cycle through every one of my powers.
I'm using this, Segumi.
Ooh, okay.
Stop knocking!
Damn! Why? Why won't you just die, Yuito?
That's two separate follows. One from Gushorda, and the other one from...
Stop it!
Let's see.
There's no reason for us to
Pipe
fight.
ACENFDG.
I'll kill you. I must.
Not sure on the pronunciation of that one.
Your brain.
What's wrong?
No. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Stop. Stop. Yuito!
Oh, has his real mind resurfaced, or has he died from overuse of powers?
Nagi!
is this? Why am I...
Right, and then sniper shot.
This is
Oh, you can see his... Oh, yeah. No,
Yuito,
you're Sugumi. You can
can't
obviously
move him.
see his brain.
Wake up!
Yuito...
Wow, we were just talking about his death.
Are you... yourself?
Sorry. I didn't know what was happening. The voice said I had to kill you.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It was all the people who did this to you.
Why are we trying to work with the people that did this
Didn't
again?
want to fight you. I tried to resist, but it hurt so much. They told me to kill you. That they'd kill me if I didn't. I was so scared. So I couldn't stop. There was nothing else I could do.
Every time he resisted, they sent him to personality rehabilitation. How can they be so cruel?
I'm fine, so don't be so hard on yourself. You
I'm
don't have to
fine,
be
you're
afraid of the
really
threats
weak.
anymore.
You couldn't kill me even if you wanted to.
Yuito, you're so... How did this happen? We were always together. Ever since we were cadets. We were finally OSF. And
Don't worry, my
Seto
constant
platoon.
prediction of your death has caused me to be unable to make an emotional
still goof
connection
off
with you.
together.
I'm fine.
I have to apologize to Captain Seto. But it's too late. I thought that when I died, it would be more heroic, you know?
Don't worry, you're getting heroic music.
Going out in a blaze of glory, fighting another. Look at me. I'm no hero. Tell me. How did I mess everything up so bad? Hey, Yuito. If I was gonna die either way, what should I have done differently, huh?
Nagi. Nagi. No.
It was fairly well done, all things considered.
You weren't wrong, Nagi. It was the country that did this to you. They're the ones to blame. When I didn't know what to do, you were the one who suggested we join the OSF. I said I wanted to save people, but I couldn't even protect you. I'm sorry. I will avenge you. That's a promise I can keep.
Yuito?
I'm fine.
I hate just leaving him there.
Yeah. We'll take care of him later. We have to go see my brother. He's a government official. He probably had something to do with Nagi waiting here to ambush us.
No way. You think Kaito would use Nagi to get at you?
I don't know. Either way, we have to meet.
The National Defense Forces are surrounding the path to OSF headquarters.
They haven't given up on capturing the traitors. They're probably no match for you, but be careful. Oh, and Yuito? Take it easy.
Thanks, Wataru. All right, let's head to OSF headquarters.
Oh wow, his body is actually still here.
What's going on at OSF
Was not
headquarters?
expecting that. Alright. So what was I going to say? Right. Back in the library? character list. I think he's all the way down at the bottom. Yakumo. I think this is probably Yuito. Yakumo is... What is it? Switch info, there it is. A founding father of New Himuka who lived 2,000 years ago, saved the human race from the spring of extinction, blah-de-blah-de-blah. But just the fact that he has a character entry and a completely hidden face, and they always describe that the mask was his trademark. It has to be a reveal what his face is. So it's probably Yuito. Just a guess, obviously.
Wataru, do you copy?
But it seems at the very least plausible.
Oh, sorry, you can keep moving, Yuito. Something's up with him.
Alright. I do want to reach a save point, because it has gotten rather late for me. There'll probably be one if I just walk towards the, critical path. Oh. This is not the critical path. I haven't explored this area at all. It just tells me to teleport out of here whenever I reach the place. Ah, right. This is the main street. We're just heading to the OSF headquarters. Straight ahead. There it is. Hello, Saveman. Mind is, no, that's useless chatter. I only record facts so they can be reviewed someday. Well, thank you, my good friend. Saveman. Playtime, 14 and... what is that? A third hours. Alright. Well, that's it for today. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Oh. Everyone who had to leave early, I also thank them for coming along when they were here. But as for me, I will be leaving. And by leaving, I mean going to sleep. I'm not leaving in any important way, obviously. I don't know, I just felt like I had to clarify that for some reason. Right. Who's live that I know well enough that I'd feel comfortable rating them? Gojiro's live. Yeah. Let's go visit Kojiro. He is almost always the only one I know streaming at this time of day. And I can actually remember to type in this message. Feel free to copy the relevant symbol, and I hope to see you all on the other side. But until I see you next, I have to bid you all good day. Adieu.